Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okalona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Guys coming in.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, out to the ball game as our shooting match. Let's take you down to the floor for the presentation of today's players.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set for that First American National Bank opening serve here between ICC and the Bevill Bears. ICC on the right side of your screen wearing their home blue. And you've got the Bears on the left side in their road white. I'm Adam Gore, joined by Michael Upton. And Michael, you guys are putting on a special event tonight here, Breast Cancer Awareness Night. We'll have a special recognition between the second and third set that you'll have to step away from. But great crowd, a lot of pink in the arena. You got to love the support tonight. Yeah,
glad to see everyone out here. In October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and ICC loves to do its part to help promote that, especially at our athletic events. And we're grateful to our partners at North Mississippi Medical Center, particularly at Cancer Care Center and the Breast Care Center, to help us put on these pink out events at multiple athletic events throughout the month.
So we're getting the substitution swapped in and out, getting ready for that First American National Bank opening serve here. ICC will hold serve. It looks like it'll be Sarah Allen Thornell. The team leader for the squad will step into this opening serve here against Bevill, the best of 5 this afternoon. The last time these two teams met was back in September, early September, and ICC picked up a 3-0 win. That serve going to the right side, and Bevill ready for it. Tries to power that one home. Deflected back. Nice hustle to chase it down, and they do get it across on the third touch. Now ICC wants to go for it. Nakagawa's shot was blocked. Bevill gets it back, and it's going to go long. And the point goes to the Indians.
Yeah, a lot of good work there. You had Jett and Church working together up front to block that for ICC. And great hustle by Bevill to keep that alive, and went too long deep there.
Thornell keeps the serve, sends it to the right side. Soft touch over the top. Thornell's there to dig that one out. Hitchcock sends it out wide. ICC goes for the kill. Picked up on the back line now. Bevill sends it across. Quick touch, Bevill ready for it. Right side on the attack to swing, picked up by ICC. Hitchcock there. Libero for Bevill. Now they go with the soft touch. Nakagawa tried to get the dig, but couldn't quite square it up that time. And the Bears even things up at 1.
And they just happened to catch ICC a little out of spots from scrambling around for the other touches, and found a little spot there as Nakagawa tried to get to the ball.
So ICC sets the serve, sends it over the middle, and there's the kill.
Nice move by Vakiria Jett. She had a strong game here Monday night in the 3-1 victory over champion Christian College.
So 2-1 now, ICC with the advantage. Both these sets, or I should say the first 3 points of the match, have went a long time on the rallies.
Yeah, a lot of work by both teams keeping things alive.
Oh, that one's going to be close, and it's just out of bounds. And now it'll be 2-2 all here in the opening set.
This will be number 3, Samantha Cox, serving for the Bears.
And that one's going to sneak in for an ace, and a nice job there as ICC not ready for it on that left side. So 3-2 now, Bevill with their first lead of the evening. So go right back for it this time, ICC ready. Sends it to the left side on the attack. Bevill digs it up nicely. That one hammered to the back line. Bevill's going to have to hustle and can't get to it.
Once again, Vakiria Jett in the center of that front line, really showing her strength, as she often does for this team. And now with the serve coming back to ICC, she'll step back to give the serve.
So as you mentioned, Jett will come in here. Nearly snuck an ace on that one. Jett steps it on the back line. Thornell leaves it over the middle. And that one, is there contact? Yes. And ICC will get the point.
Kaylin Brown didn't normally show us a lot of power from the front. Her height often helps her on defense, but she really got a hold of that one.
So Jett will swing at this one. Again, nearly picking up the ace. A deep dig that time, and beautiful cross-court point there by Bevill.
Yeah, just caught Nakagawa leaning right, and the ball went left, and so she was unable to get back to it.
4-all here in the opening set between ICC and Bevill. We do want to welcome all those watching in support of the Indians this evening and say a special hello to those watching in favor of the Bevill Bears, as there was a beautiful no-look, quick touch point to give ICC the 5-4 lead.
If you've watched our matches before, you've seen Sarah Allen Thornell make that little twisty pop over, and it's always pretty to watch.
Hamill sends this serve away for ICC. And just a nice answer on the other end there, as that was Culp going over the top with the soft touch and evens things up at 5.
Yeah, Lady Indians on the defense in the front jumped too soon. They held the ball just long enough and tapped it over them.
Nakagawa accepts the serve. Indians with it. Try to hammer that one home. Dug up nicely there. Just gets it across on the third touch. Now ICC wants to go on the right side to Thornell.
Gets the home crowd fired up. All those pink pom-poms tonight.
Well, that's one thing ICC, and we talked about this in the last set. They have a tendency to either A, come out a little flat, maybe play flat in the middle of some sets. So hopefully tonight with that home crowd advantage can come up and come away with a big win here to make it 2 in a row on the season.
Yeah, they've definitely got the energy tonight.
And they're going to call a double touch here, or actually a net violation.
Yeah. Yep.
And so now we're back at 6. So pretty much anything you can do, I can do better here through the first 12 points of the match. Bevill sends this one on its way. Hitchcock ready for it off the touch. Nakagawa's going to get it across on the third. Nice dig there on the part of Bevill to keep it alive. Tries to hammer that one home. And they're going to say point to Bevill after the deflection comes off the Indians and hits the antenna. So Bevill now with a 7-6 advantage. Kelly steps into this serve. Nakagawa accepts it now, gets it back off the set, and sends it home.
Nice job of getting that in there off of Culp's hands.
That evens things up now, 7-7 here. As this is Hitchcock on the serve. And blocked but out of bounds, or actually they're going to say point to the Indians.
Yeah, they must have come off of a hand of someone on the front line there for the Bears. Because it did appear, nope.
She pointed.
Originally they pointed to, the tower judge gave it, but now they've got the serve, so floor judge may have overruled her, perhaps.
They did switch it on the big board, so 8-7 now is the score in favor of Bevill. Soft serve. Indians with it. Quick misdirection on the touch. Nearly puts it where the Indians weren't that time. Nice hustle. Now this one's going to be deep, and the largest lead of the night now at 2 here for the Bears.
Let's see how the Lady Indians respond here. They've had high energy all game, but now they're down by a couple. Let's see what they do.
The serve taken by the Indians. Now they're going backside to Thornell. Thornell with the quick touch. Bevill there. That one blocked by Jet.
You hear the crowd really fired up on that one, Adam.
Jet continues to have a stellar week here for the Indians. That was a beautiful block sent home that time. Makes it a 9-8 contest in favor of Bevill. Thornell stepping back to serve. This one, hot rocket across the way. Indians get it now, want to go to the backside. And that one's going to be hammered, but into the net, and the point will go the way of the Bears.
Yeah, timing off just a little there for Anna Grace White. Caught that ball coming down instead of at its highest point.
So the lead back to 2 here for the Bears. Nakagawa gets it. Thornell's just going to have to get it across, does so. Bears hammer that one home. Strong on the swing that time by Smitherman. And now the lead to 3. Bears send this serve. Hitchcock's ready for it. India's got to get it across on the third touch. They do, and I guess we'll call it double touch here on the Bears. Didn't really see anything. Unless she had her arms set normal.
Perhaps she had her hands separated. I'm not sure.
But either way it goes, ICC will get the point now. They trail 11-9. A great hustle on the part of Johnson to keep that one alive. Now they want to switch court here, and ICC sends it home. That was Thornell?
Grace.
Was able
White,
to,
White, excuse me. Anna Grace
Anna
White.
Grace White was able
block.
to make it a 1-point contest now, as that was Nakagawa on the serve for the Indians. Thornell, quick touch. Bevill ready for it. Now they're going to go left side on the attack, off the tape and in. And a nice answer there by the Bears.
Yeah, got it just over Johnson's hands, and there was nobody in the back left corner to take care of that for the Indians.
12-10 now. Bevill with the lead. They've led as much as 3 in this opening set of a possible 5. Hitchcock not quite ready for that one. And that'll be an ace, and the lead back to 3 now here for the Bears. And make it back-to-back aces now. And Bevill pushes the lead out to 14-10, largest of the night, and a timeout taken here by ICC. We're going to take the timeout with them. Hear a few words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Manatee, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
And welcome back to live action now as ICC picks the point up, as that was Jet finishing strong around the net once again, and that has just been her MO. For this past week, it's just been extreme strong play in the net, but as soon as ICC does get something going, kind of shoots themselves in the foot again there as they serve that one into the net, and the lead stays at 4 now in favor of the Bears. This one kind of gets on top of ICC once again. There is a substitution in the match as that one sent home by Barry, and it's going all the way of the Bears right now, as that was number 1, Marley Robinson, checking into the match here for the Indians. That substitution being brought to you by Tommy Morgan real estate agent Ricky Murphy. Bevill trying to go on the far side of the floor and gets it off the deflection. ICC couldn't handle it, and the Bears continue to roll here.
Yeah, the Indians are just looking out of place on every play. I mean, I can't exactly what you say about it, but they're not where the ball was going, unfortunately.
Aubrey Swanson checks into the match here for the Indians. ICC tries to go cross court with it. Bears ready. And then the Bears try to go cross court on their own. Great hustle on the part of Hitchcock to keep that one alive. ICC gets it over on the 3rd touch. Bears middle and blocked, but good hustle to get it back, but sends it long.
Right. Nice work up front to keep that blocked.
And this is going to be number 11, Hamill, coming back into the match. Cagle Eye Center, a proud sponsor of ICC Athletics. Need your eyes checked and living around the Itawamba County area? Give them a call at 862-EYES. That's 862-EYES. Double block on the part of Thornell and Brown, and ICC now starting to find a little bit of their rhythm.
Yeah, they just powered that one down on number 4, Aaron Culp from Bevill.
Hamill serve, tough to handle. Hitchcock digs this one up. ICC sets it up on the right side and hammers it home.
Oh, man. Kaylin Johnson off that left side. Kind of found her rhythm back again. She looked out of place earlier, but definitely where she wanted to be on that one.
Indians rallying out of the timeout. Now trail this one 17-14. Hamill sends the serve again. And another just smart play, and I think they've kind of found that to be a weakness of the Indians. Nobody rotating around to get that backside. Kelly recognizing that and stopped the run for the Indians. Now it's an 18-14 lead in favor of Bevill. That one sent home with authority.
Yeah, Thornell just powers that one down. Defender can't do anything with it. It goes flying into the stands.
So substitution coming in. This is going to be number 5. Kate Nakagawa checking into the contest. This serve catches Bevill by surprise, but able to get enough of it to keep it alive. This ball hit by Brown, now back over the middle. Nakagawa off the deflection, and it's going to be a point for the Indians. And ICC now rallies to make it a 2-point contest. 18-16, Bears with the lead.
Adam, we're seeing really good line play tonight compared to some of what we saw Monday night. We just got to work on that defensive backside issue.
And there's an ace for the Indians. Just a little miscommunication there on the part of the Bears. Didn't know who wanted to get that one. And by the time they reacted to it, it was too late. Johnson sends another one that gives him some trouble. Able to get it back now. They're going to get it across on the third touch. Nakagawa there for it. She's going to get it back now. Goes to the soft touch over the top, and they keep it alive. And we've got the rally complete now as ICC makes it an 18-18 contest.
Yeah, good effort there. Just they're going to take a timeout now. They couldn't handle that one.
Timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them here from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 18-18 here in the opening set between ICC and Bevill State. Adam Gore and Michael Upton here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. We got Lee Adams and Raphael Henry also on hand. Lee taking photos for ICCimages.com. You can get those digital downloads available for $1 at ICCimages.com.
Brown got too much of that one. Went deep. Gave the point to the Bears.
Now Thornell will answer, and she does.
Corner judge with a little authority showing us exactly where that ball landed. That'll send Hitchcock back to serve for the Indians.
19-19 is the score. Hitchcock sends this one on its way. That one had a little bit of a knuckleball effect to it and jammed up the returner that time. And ICC takes their first lead in quite a while, 20-19.
Yeah, I think it was the first lead since it was 2-1.
So Bevill with it now. That one blocks into cross. Now Hitchcock ready. We'll go right back over the middle. Nakagawa, though, takes it. This one hammered cross court, and it sneaks its way in. Nice job, and that's one thing we've seen Bevill do a good job of tonight is use that long ball, that cross court type play against the Indians defense, and it's worked effectively. Brooklyn Ward will come into the match here. This one being brought to you by Max Home. Max Home is hiring for all positions and willing to train quality people. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Homes with location in Fulton and Sulligent, Alabama. That ball goes long, and the Indians now trail this one 21-20. Ward handles that one. Now over the middle they go, and nice finish there.
You know, I think Jets use her power so much. They were prepared for that, and she just tapped it down.
That's one of those you kind of saw they went up, and when they did, they kind of went up with a wince. And she recognized that, was able to just redirect her shot with an easy touch, and ties us up at 21 now. This one over the top of Jet. ICC ready for it. Now they want to go backside. This one off the deflection, but in for the Indians.
Nice set there by Thornell. And Swanson got a good jump there. She had just checked into the game for the Indians when that play started.
So this will be Thornell back to serve. Hammers that one across. Bevill ready for it. Now they want to go left side on the attack. Didn't quite time up the jump that time, so had to go with the flat-footed hit. And there's Nakagawa, though, to send that one home. And now ICC starting to close in on set point here, and that was a big-time kill there for Kate, and a timeout taken once again here by Bevill State. Timeout on the floor. Let's hear from Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi and be back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back to live action as Thornell served that one. Kept it alive. Brooklyn Ward hustled to keep it up. And a good hustle on the part of the Indians there. Soft touch. Hitchcock with the dig. Across. Quick touch. ICC there. And then just that time, a couple of players digging for it. And they're going to say
No.
They're going to say that was a pancake. And
I disagree there. I thought they were.
The referee says it hits the floor. And I'm with you, Mike. It looked like they got their hand underneath it there. Big time break, if you will.
Crowd doesn't seem to like it either.
So Bevill catches a break there. But ICC still maintaining a 23-22 lead. Nakagawa tries to square around and just puts that one into the net. We're tied now at 23. 25, win by 2 here in the opening set. Thornell tries to get that one across. That's a double touch, and it is.
Oh, yeah.
She basically just scooped that one and carried it over. And now ICC will get a substitution in here.
Johnson will come back in the match as Brooklyn Ward steps out.
And Bevill pleads their case to the coach, referee, and it falls on deaf ears. Nakagawa sends this one on its way. Set point here for the Indians. And that one hammered home and in. And we're tied at 24. That was just an impressive shot there by Bevill.
That laser precision.
Yeah. Smitherman just sent that one home, and 24-24 now is the score. Cox getting set to serve this one. Thornell tried the quick touch. Cox happened to rotate in the right spot. And then just a little sudden. No, it's kept alive that time. Indians didn't like the call earlier, and that time the referee was on top of it, but instead Thornell tried to keep it alive.
Valiant effort.
Yep.
Working hard there now. It'll be set point opportunity for Bevill.
So the Indians got to dig deep here. Sends that one, and they're going to have to hurry. They do get a hand on it. Now got to get it across on the third touch. They do. That's Robinson who checked into the match. Now ICC tries to send it home. Blocked and deflected right back in. And Bevill takes the opening set here. Final score of 26-24. We're going to take a timeout here. A few words from our sponsors. And be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Little Caesars is now the official pizza sponsor of the NFL. Let's go! Pizza. Keep it hot.
It's good. Pizza.
Again.
Harder, readier. Let's go. Pizza.
Pizza. No. Pull. High five.
Pizza.
Come on.
Pizza.
We're ready.
Enjoy game day with a Fanceroni Pepperoni with over 100 Old World pepperonis.
Pizza.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And from my family, Roll Tribe!
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Dark or empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center.com.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle in the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bevill taking that first set by the final score of 26-24. The Indians fell behind big early, rallied to tie it up at 18. Just couldn't quite sustain that rally late there, Michael. So what do we need to see different out of the Indians here in the second set?
Well, you know, really, they played strong throughout so much of that. Bevill really found ways to attack the unprotected areas of the court. They had good vision and could really make those shots there. So we'll see if we get a little more defensive rotation around to cover those blind spots.
This is going to be Mosley to swing on this First American National Bank opening serve of the second set. Indians ready for it. Nice dig there on the part of Bevill. Hitchcock ready for it. Now ICC sets it backside to Thornell. She hammers it, and it's going to be blocked out of bounds, and ICC will get the first point of the match here. And so now this will be number 12. Thornell set to serve for the Indians. Sends this one to the left side. A little trouble getting it set. Now they're going to get it across. They do so. And the quick touch, and the point is in there.
Thornell with that little twister, as I like to call it. Nice. Back line thinks they can get there, but it spins as it drops, and they don't have a shot.
2-0 is the score now here in favor of the Indians. Near ace that time, and tried to power that one home. Nice block by Jet, and then the ball just landed right back on this side of the Indians' net. Unfortunate break there for the Indians. Big time break there for the Bears fans.
Yeah, you thought Jet would have had that clean. It just rolled the wrong way.
Tough serve handled by the Indians. Now they get it across on the third touch. Goes that back corner, and it's in.
Whoa. Glad to have it.
That's going to be an early nominee for next week's What to Play Wednesday. If you missed today's What to Play Wednesday, you can follow us on Twitter or Instagram or visit our YouTube page. Simply search Let's Go ICC. We appreciate Renaissance Bank making that What to Play Wednesday possible. And they're going to say it hit the line and went in, and it's going to be overruled there as Coach McGregor emphatically arguing that one down the line, and they are going to overturn it in ICC with the point, and then
the ace
sneaks across.
That one just hit the net ribbon and just sat there for a second and rolled off.
That was Swanson getting the ace, and now she's going to send this one just a little bit too deep. And the point will go the way of the Bears, and it's 5-2 in favor of ICC. Catherine Cook, wearing number 10, comes into the match. This substitution being brought to you by State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland. Tell you what, business was busy for Brandon the other day. His new office there on South Main Street.
I saw that, yeah.
A lot of cars in front of there, so.
He's excited. He's got about 3 times as much space as he had previously, so I know he's happy to be in his new spot.
6-2 now, ICC with the lead, and Hitchcock getting ready to serve here for the Indians. She steps into this one. Bevill ready for it, wants to go to the right side, puts it into the net. I believe it might have been blocked a little bit there by
I don't know if Brown even had to block that one. I think it was too low. She was prepared, but I think the shot just went into the net.
7-2 now, ICC with the lead. Serve goes to the right side, jams up the returnman. Now this one's going to be short, but a nice job there by Thornell to dig that one up. Sends it out wide here to the right side. strikes it hard, but a good dig to keep it alive, but eventually ran out of room, and the point goes to the Indians, and everything going the way of the Indians to start this one, and Bevill needs a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Let's hear from Davis Ford and be back with more right after this.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Welcome back out of the timeout taken by Bevill. ICC with an 8-2 advantage. Hitchcock set to serve here. That one barely gets over the top of the net, and it works. And ICC picks up the point. Got to give a quick shout out to my buddy Chris Robinson, watching here on Let's Go ICC TV. Liking what he sees here out of the Indians this second go-around as they now lead this one 9-2. They're down, though, 1-0 in sets. Back across the middle. This one hammered, deflected. Bevill ready for it. Now goes to the right side. Tries to go cross court. And that's been their money as Madison Kelly, where she can get a full swing on the ball. She is dangerous.
Yeah, she's scored several kills tonight so far for Bevill. And Hitchcock was in the right spot, just couldn't do anything with it.
So the serve now goes back to Bevill. Indians with it. Try to go with that soft touch. Bevill ready for it this time. Goes with a deep shot this time. Good hustle on the part of Cook to keep it alive. Now to the right side, and a violation. I believe that was the third touch.
A lot of good work on that point by Cook. There's a couple of big digs she had to keep that one going. So not getting as much play time as some of the other players, but doing really good right now.
This is Hamill that will come in to serve. That substitution brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. And that one, what a break. One. Kudos to Samantha Cox on a great hustle. The ball actually got across the net, but carried just a little bit too far. So Hamill will get set to serve this one more time. And this time, instead of the soft touch, tries to hammer it. And Bevill ready for it. Right side on the attack. Able to keep it alive. Got to get it across here on the third touch. They do. Dug up by Cook, kept alive, and Hitchcock will send it across, and that one just kind of surprised Brown that time, and Bevill able to pick up the point there. 11-4 ICC here in the second set. Hitchcock takes the serve. Now they're going to go outside to Cook. Cook's going to go cross court. Wow, how did that one get across and nearly?
Oh, man.
Boy, I tell you what, Hitchcock gambled on that one as it nearly hit that back line.
Yeah.
They've got a couple of subs coming in here. Number 7, Audrey Swanson, and serving now for the Indians, number 3, Olivia Hines. This substitution being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. They meet at Tuesday nights. They're located right across the street from us here in the Davis Event Center. And a big-time stuff there for the Indians.
Brown got up all of her height and long arms and just set that one back down on top of the Bears.
13-4 now, ICC. Starting to pull away a little bit more as Hines gets set to serve. And that one, kiss off the net, does get across. And there's another nice hammer home there. As that was number 4, Culp, coming through. And I tell you what, it's one of those, if Culp and Smitherman can get a full extend or full swing at a shot, they're tough because they can bring some power. That serve goes into the net, and ICC will take the point. They lead now 14-5. Still got some more folks coming into the arena. See some football players coming in. Now some cheerleaders making their way into the arena here. Part of Breast Cancer Awareness Night here at the Davis Event Center as Nakagawa sends the serve across. This one dug up, and ICC is just going to get it across on the third. They do. And Nakagawa there to take it.
Okay.
And then a nice quick touch there. I believe that was Hamill. Yes, it was.
All the good breaks going in favor of the Indians on this match.
And
this
15-5, yeah. 15-5 now is the lead. It's a good job by Nakagawa. Not very many people have been able to stand in there and take some of the heat from Smitherman. Nakagawa was able to do that, and it turned into an Indian point. Now the Indians with it, and Hines that time just didn't quite have a square underneath her.
Yeah, she kind of wrists instead of where she wanted to strike it.
And so the point, the way of Bevill, trying to claw their way back into this one. Hines takes that one. Now they leave it back. Chet hammers it, but blocked. Well, I tell you what.
Olivia Marceau.
Yeah, Marceau, you got to be half strong, half crazy to step in front of that one. And she did, and she gets the point. As Chet squared up and loaded up on that one. Swanson now, and she returns the favor and gets the point for the Indians.
Loving this energy out of the crowd tonight. Hoping our team is really feeding off of it as well.
Maya Griffin into the match for the first time this evening. Cornell will send the serve on its way. One on the right side of the attack, ball blocked. ICC digs it up, got to get it across on this one. They do so. Now they want to go back. Smitherman takes a big swing, blocked but out of bounds on the Indians. Well, that's where Smitherman really likes to get that attack, when she can get in motion on that right side of the floor, and they can set her up nicely, and they've done so all night tonight. She can really get extended and cause some trouble. Hines tries to dig that one, not there. Nakagawa cleans it up. Thornell gets it across. Bevill with it now, want to go back to that right side. Jet blocked it for a second, and then just happened to take a poke at it. Did Kelly that time, and it worked. Sometimes you just give up on a play, and sometimes you extend it to make good things happen, and that was an example of that sometime.
Yeah, it just rolled off the defender's finger as they tried to block it. Came out to where nobody could get it before it hit the back.
ICC with it now. Sends this one across. Doug, and then just somehow gets that one across on the dig, and then ICC's got to hurry. Just a miscommunication of who was going to go after the ball that time, and a break for the Bears, and here comes Bevill. They have clawed their way to a 16-10 deficit here in the second set. They lead it 1-0. Chet too strong as it went long and wide.
Momentum shifting here definitely in favor of Bevill.
This serve taken. ICC struggles with it for a second. Nakagawa strong on that one. Ready to take that one there now. ICC, quick touch. Nobody there for the Bears.
Nice touch there. Catch them. They were spread out and had the center of the floor empty. Just dropped it right in there.
ICC going to send in a couple of subs in this situation here. As Johnson and Lee Thornell checks back in. As Cook sends the serve. That one dug up there and trying to make the extra effort. Couldn't do so. And a nice job by Bevill as they're not going quietly into the evening here in this second set. 17-12, ICC with the lead. But Bevill slowly but surely chipping their way back into this one. That was Culp on the serve. Indians try to go back corner, but it's out of bounds. And the Bears have made it a 4-point contest. Indians struggle with the return there. They get it back. Put it in the middle of the floor. Good hustle. And they get it across. Thornell wants to go that back corner. Nice job by Bevill to be there. Goes wide with it, and it's there. Well, that's one thing that Bevill has done an outstanding job tonight. Has been able to use ICC's momentum against them and hit those backside shots for points. It's a 3-point contest. We're going to take a quick timeout here from First American National Bank and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
And welcome back out of the timeout. ICC trying to stop some of that momentum. Bevill starting to pick up here. Indians lead it 17-14, but the Bears fighting their way back into this one. Shot blocked. ICC keeps it alive. Good hustle by the Bears to get to it here. Third shot across the way, blocked I believe that was Johnson. Yes, it was. Johnson gets the block and is going to be credited for the point. And that's going to stop a little bit of the bleeding there for the Indians as it's now 18-14. So Lydia Hitchcock will step back to serve this one for ICC. Bevill was ready for it, blocked. Bevill right in the right spot at the right time. Thornell sets up Hitchcock, goes out wide. Johnson, and that one blocked, but on that side of the net, and ICC will take the point. It's now 19-14. Hitchcock sends this serve across. Oh, stuffed nicely there on the far side of the floor, and it results in a point. The Indians get a lot more aggressive up net that time, as I believe that was 18. Maya Griffin, along with Johnson, leading the way on the block there, and now ICC leading 20-14. Just a miscommunication on the set, but it worked out. She was able to get just enough of it to pop it over the front line and find the back corner there. And now it's a 5-point contest, 20-15, Indians with the lead. Bevill sends this one on its way. It's Barry. Thornell sets it up over the middle. Brown goes with the soft touch. The Bears get it across. Thornell gets it back. Tries to go to the back corner. Bears ready for it. They look for the soft touch of their own. Hitchcock was there with a dig. Quick touch. And violation there on the Bears, and the point will go to the Indians. So Audrey Hamill will enter the contest here. This substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. They meet Monday nights at 7:07. Hamill steps in and serves. As this one's going to sit over the top, and a nice answer there on the part of the Bears, as that was number 4, Culp. We've called her name more than a few times tonight, as she was able to sneak that one in and make it a 21-16 contest in favor of the Indians. Serve on its way. Hitchcock kind of jammed up on that one. Thornell's going to get it, tries to go with the soft touch. Dug up, put into the net, and then tried to make it on that third contact. Sends it into the stands, and ICC now will take a 22-16 lead. You got number 7, Aubrey Swanson entering the contest, along with number 3, Olivia Hines. Bank Oklahoma, proud to sponsor ICC athletics here on the ICC Sports Network. As this one's going to be snuck in for the point for Bevill. John Harrod and all the fine folks out there at Bank Oklahoma. They've got a location in Tupelo now, out near the hospital. It's in downtown Tupelo today. Got to see that new location. Great looking location out there in Tupelo. Do encourage you to stop by and see the fine folks there. Bank Oklahoma, a proud sponsor of ICC athletics. 22-17 now. Indians trying to even things up, and there's a nice kill for the Indians, as that was Brown. And Brown will sub out of this situation, as 2 subs coming in, Vicaria Jett and Kate Nakagawa into the contest here. Nakagawa will step back to serve. This one's going to be deflected off the Indians, out of bounds. And the point goes the way of Bevill to make it 23-18 now. So the Bears with the serve. That was Mosley who sent it across. Jett tries to go with the shot across way. Bears ready for it. That shot was blocked for a second. And now Hamill will get it across. You know they're going to try to sit up on that right side instead. Go right over the middle, and a battle in the middle, and Jett wins it. Big point there for the Indians. Sets up set point here, as Griffith will check in, and Sarah Allen Thornell will step back to serve. Set point here for the Indians. Strong strike and a point in there. And that was Marceau with the point. And tell you what, they got 2 or 3 girls that if you get them to get a good jump underneath them or get their feet underneath them, they can come with some power. We've seen that more than a few times tonight. Jett tried to put that one into the net, and they're calling for the net violation on the Indians, and they will get it. So it makes it 24-20 now, as Lydia Hitchcock will come into the match for the Indians. Still set point here for the Indians. Swanson keeps it alive, dangerous, as Hitchcock's got to get it across, does so. Nice job keeping that one alive by Fornell. Good rally between the two teams here, and we're going to call a net violation on Bevill, and that's how the set will end. ICC picking up the 25-20 win here to even things up at 1-1. We're going to have a special presentation on the floor that we're going to keep it here and take you down the floor.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okalona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Over 100 crispy Old World pepperoni. Cheesy crust edge.
This Fanceroni pepperoni from Little Caesars is fancy.
Am I fancy enough for the Fanceroni? I'm wearing cargo shorts.
But Tim, me too. Fancy isn't measured by your inseam. Fancy comes from here.
Because if you are what you eat, then we're all feeling mighty fancy today. Yeah! Try the Fanceroni pepperoni with over 100 Old World pepperoni. Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back. 1-1 is the score here. 26-24, Bevill in the opening set. ICC answers the bell with a 25-20 win in the second set. Michael Upton rejoining us here in the ICC Alumni Association Foundation broadcast booth. And Michael, you guys had that presentation at halftime. Talk a little bit about this partnership you guys have for breast cancer awareness.
Well, we're grateful to partner with the North Mississippi Medical Center, in particular their Cancer Care Center, to sponsor some of the Pink Out events we do throughout October and also later in the year with both women's basketball and softball during their seasons as well.
Why is it important? I mean, we know why it's important to bring attention to this, but why do you feel like this is something that ICC needs to do each year?
Well, it's a great opportunity to give back to our community, to make sure that we're helping those out there to have the latest information, to know what their options are, to know just the fact that, hey, you need to be thinking about these issues that are going to affect you. And then also as an opportunity to recognize our alumni, our faculty, staff, family, anyone who's been impacted. The numbers are so high that I guarantee you someone you know or love has been impacted by breast cancer or another type of cancer. And so it also gives us that opportunity. We were able earlier in the game, before the game started tonight, to recognize a cancer survivor. It happened to be Heather Hitchcock, the mother of Lydia Hitchcock on the team here, who is a breast cancer survivor from 2004. So we love that opportunity to do that as well.
1-1 is your score here as that ball's going to be sent out of bounds, making it a 2-1 advantage now for Bevill. And you said that, and for a survivor like that, you know, for her to, one, have the recognition to represent so many survivors, but also look around the arena and see so many people wearing the pink. You saw the girls with the special shirts, warm-up shirts before the match. You know, as a survivor, as somebody that represents survivors, that's got to make you feel really good.
I think it does. I think it's really special, and I'll say I've been very pleased with our crowd tonight. The students and even the community members and family that have come out tonight really getting into the Pink Out spirit. We got the pom-poms going. The hospital is here. As we mentioned, as our partner, they're passing out life-saving information about breast cancer and options that they have and ways you can do things, about getting screenings, about getting mammograms, all those important tools. They're passing out goodies. We got people in pink. It's just a really great atmosphere for the Pink Out event.
Of course, we'll talk more about that and try to have some special interviews on the ICC Hour that you can listen to each Tuesday on Super Talk 101.9 FM, and we'll talk more about that as we had a great conversation with them last year. Looking forward to helping spread the word and hopefully save some lives in the future there. 2-2 is your score as that one is going to go out of bounds as Hitchcock dove for it. Luckily didn't come up with it that time, and the point goes the way of the Indians.
And if you couldn't make it out tonight, we do have two other Pink Out events this month. On the 18th, women's soccer at, I believe that's a 1 p.m. or
it'll be a 1 p.m.
1 p.m. Match there. We're going to do a Pink Out that game with the Medical Center, and then our last home football game on the 27th will be a Pink Out night as well.
So do make your plans to join us there. If you can't do that, you can watch both those matches, I would say probably on the red channel. Of course, we'll have volleyball on that same day that soccer's playing, so it'll be on the red or blue channel. Football for sure will be on the red channel, as it will tomorrow night for homecoming against Holmes. We'll talk a little bit more about that as this match progresses, as it's been a busy week here as that one deep and out. And ICC takes a 5-2 lead. ICC and Holmes will square off tomorrow night, 6:30, First American National Bank opening kick. So that means the Davis Ford pregame show will come your way at 6 o'clock right here on the red channel. But that's just the tip of the iceberg of what's all going to go on. You can come on campus right around 2:30, get here for the special ceremony of renaming the fitness center the Carrie Ball Williamson Recreational Center. We'll move from there to the Davis Event Center as we'll have our Alumnus of the Year, our Athletic Hall of Fame, and the naming of the court. There's a nice, strong finish there. Naming of the court after Coach Nancy Gray. Ceremony starting at 4 o'clock here in the Davis Event Center. Then things will shift to the field. We'll have pregame recognition. The band will perform, and then homecoming will be at halftime. So a busy day tomorrow, but if you can't join us in person, you can join us once again right back here on the Red Channel of Let'sGoICCTV.com. That one put into the net, and ICC, I tell you what, guys, they might like me rambling more often because this is
talk
a
more about
segment.
what's going on here because that's working.
Do follow up, though, about homecoming. You talk more about the Alumnus of the Year, the Athletic Hall of Fame, stuff that will be going on at 4 o'clock.
Sure. This year we have 2 inductees, as always, into our Athletic Hall of Fame. Our 2 inductees are David Duke, who played men's tennis here back in the 80s and helped lead our ICC, or at that time the IJC, to its very first state championship. David had an outstanding 2-year run here, went to national championship playoffs every year, went on to play at MC. He's our first men's tennis inductee into the Hall of Fame, so we're excited to have him with us tomorrow night.
And if I'm not mistaken, he did not lose a match in his freshman year until he got to the national tournament.
He didn't lose a set until he got to there. So he had a very impressive record, and so we're glad to get him in. And I'm going to let this rally go here before we talk about our next winner.
That one long, and ICC now takes an 8-3 advantage.
And then our second inductee is very well known to the ICC family, and that is Coach Marty Cooper, who was basketball coach here for many years, both in the former facility, affectionately known as the Rubber Dome, and the first men's coach here in the Davis Event Center. Just really had an outstanding run as coach, and eventually retired and remained as a faculty and staff member as well. And now we're excited to induct him into the Hall of Fame to recognize the major impact he had on our men's basketball program.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of people coming back to see Coop, and of course you'll have Coach Gray and Coach Ball going in, all getting honored at the same time. So I imagine that's going to be a big crowd and a big day there as well. And of course we got our Alumnus of the Year and another special recognition that we'll have also going on Thursday.
Yeah, we actually we've created a couple new awards that we're bringing online, one this year and then one next year. And our new award this year is the ICC Distinguished Service Award. And this award can go to someone, they can be an alum, they could be a non-alum, just someone who has given to the college, maybe through their time, their talents, their energy, their money, their whatever they've done to really help ICC. And we're excited for this inaugural award to be presented to Representative Donnie Bell of Fulton.
There's a point that's going to drop in for the Indians. And I'll tell you what, if you ever to induct someone, Donnie Bell would be the first guy, rightfully so. He has not only been a champion for ICC, but the entire community college system in the state of Mississippi down in Jackson. So appreciate Donnie and everything he's done there for ICC and the Mississippi Community College system.
Yeah, as an ICC alum, he is he's well versed in knowing the importance of community colleges, and he has been a real champion, as you said, for the entire system down in Jackson for several years.
Well, they're going to argue this one. I don't know if she called that a double touch or if she called that
maybe
a
carry,
fourth touch or a carry.
Sure.
I'm not for sure, but it looked pretty clean for up here. And
a lot of motion she's making.
She's going to have it go explain to the coach across the way, and apparently it's going to fall on deaf ears. I'm going to have to go with Bevill on that one. I did not see anything out of the ordinary on a foul play there. 11-4, ICC with the lead. And that one's going to be long, and the point will go the way of Bevill.
And then finally, our last award tomorrow night, as we're always excited, our greatest honor each year is our Alumnus of the Year. And we're excited to be honoring Dr. Dick White of Tupelo, who attended ICC here in the 1960s, was a member of the baseball team, and went on to become a doctor after going to Ole Miss and UMC Medical School.
I thought that one, first off, I thought that one was going to hit the scoreboard.
I did too. It was very high and very long, and just sailed right by the board there. But Dr. White had a long, successful career as an OBGYN in Tupelo, later served as Chief of Staff for the North Mississippi Medical Center, and retired a couple years ago. Is heavily involved in the community through a number of nonprofits and charities, as well as his church. Has been back involved with the ICC, currently serves on the ICC Foundation board and has done some other things. And so we were very excited when he was nominated and the Alumni Association Committee selected him to be our honoree this year.
Truly a great example of what we like to say the best start here, and Dr. White getting that award again. 4 o'clock, all those honors will be coming your way here in the Davis Event Center. We do encourage you to come out and support those, and we've got a timeout on the floor taken by Bevill. Timeout, let's take it with them and be back with more right after this.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit, and you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
And welcome back out of the timeout. 14-5, ICC with the lead. 1-1 is the score in sets, and the Indians will have the serve here. This would be Jacqueline Brown on to serve this one away. Trouble on the set there, but Bears able to get it across. This one's going to go deep, and the point will go the way of the Bears.
Good effort by Upchurch on that left corner. Just a little too much power on it there.
So it's 14-6 now in favor of the Indians. They dropped the first set, 26-24, was able to bounce back and pick up a 25-20 win. And one of those 25-20 wins, a little deceiving as the Indians led that one for a while as that one's going to deflect it out of bounds, point to the Indians. But Indians got up big in that one. Bevill rallied back before ICC was able to send it home and pick up the win to even things up at 1-1.
Yeah, they had a 10-point lead at one point during that second set.
Thornell sends this one on its way as this one's going to be popped up, and it's going to be long. Smart decision there by Brooklyn Ward to let that one settle, go out of bounds, and ICC now up by 10. Jet hammers it home.
Right in the dead center of the court where she likes to be.
ICC now collects a 17-6 lead. Notice some of the fans are making their way out. Well, that's because it's homecoming week, and we do have a lot of other festivities going on campus. I know it's open mic night tonight as there's another blistering serve there by Smitherman. Yeah, she has been impressive tonight. They had an Uno tournament earlier.
I saw that.
They suggested having a spades tournament one year, and I was like, if they played spades like we did back in the day, that could
might get dangerous.
That could get dangerous. This one's going to be deflected, but the Bears there to keep it alive. Stuffed. And a great job there. I believe that was Griffin leading the way for the Indians.
Yeah, we've talked about some of the public events tomorrow night, the honorees and the awards and the namings of places, but our student activities committee and our student life does a fantastic job. There's so many events that have happened this week at all three campuses for ICC to celebrate homecoming.
And you got to give Taylor a lot of credit. Taylor Tudor, who is the director of student activities, and she has done a really great job. And she was challenged when she got moved in that position to pay more attention to the Belden and Tupelo campuses, our center and campus, and she has. Had the pep rally at the Tupelo campus today. It was a great turnout there in Tupelo as this one's going to drop out of bounds, and ICC now up big in this one, 20-7. But we got a lot of things going on tomorrow, 12:30 if you're in the area. We've got the pep rally here in Fulton. And you'll be able to see a lot of the highlights from things that went on this week. Raphael Henry and company have been shooting highlights for that as well. So you'll want to be sure and check out our YouTube channel by searching Let's Go ICC on YouTube.
Jet again.
And you'll be able to check that out there to see all the activities going on. And ICC up in this one, 21-7, trying to take a 2-1 advantage here over the Bears.
Yeah, they're really trying to put their foot on the gas, something they didn't do in the last set.
Hines sends this serve as number 20, Baker, checks in for the Indians. Baker tried to send that one, puts it into the net, back into her hands. So just a tough break there for the Indians as Bevill will take the point, 21-8. Hitchcock takes that one out, eventually works his way out wide. Oh, great hustle on the part of Hines to keep it alive. Baker goes with a soft touch over the top and eventually turns into a point for the Indians.
I also want to say we're always soliciting nominations for those Alumnus of the Year, Distinguished Service, and Athletic Hall of Fame awards. So if you know of a deserving ICC alumnus or former athlete, please let us know at the Alumni Foundation office. We would love to get your nominations for those awards.
As a former ICC athlete, can I put my can I put my name out there to be nominated?
I think you are eligible. Well, I'm not sure. Have you been gone from 10 years?
Yes.
Since you played? Okay,
yes.
just barely,
yeah,
maybe.
Just barely, just a couple of years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
20-something years. Oh.
We'll be sure to look at your stats and check your eligibility for
the stats will speak
Hall of Fame, or there's a hall we can put you in somewhere.
Yes, now that might be more.
It may not be the Hall of Fame, but we've definitely got a hall to put you in.
If David Rather, my former golf coach, is listening, he would be like, he would need to be in the Hall of Go to Class. As that serve sent on the way by the Indians. Bevill hammers that one away, and a nice job by Barry to put that one to bed and make it a 23-10 contest here in favor of the Indians. I tell you, I'm excited for Thursday. Just seeing Coop and Nancy and Carrie all back together at one time, and all the folks that I imagine is going to show up. I imagine it's going to be a big crowd, so we do encourage you to get here early on Thursday. That shot goes deep, and ICC now will have set point.
Yeah, if you know the history of ICC basketball in the last several years, you know that Marty's tenure overlapped with both Carrie's and Nancy, so he worked with both of them, and then once Coach Ball became athletic director as well after her time as basketball coach, just a great synergy between all three of those, and I know there will be a lot of people here showing them love.
So the Indians with it set point, and a nice job putting that one away by Culp. She has played well tonight for the Bears, makes it a 24-11 contest. Smitherman will check in her place, and you don't lose a step when you go from Culp to Smitherman on that left front line.
You do not.
So this serve set on his way, still set point here for the Indians. Hamill scoops it up. Hitchcock gets it across. Smitherman had it deflected. ICC able to keep it alive. Goes cross court with it, but Smitherman there for it for the Bears. They get it across on the third touch. Leaves it across the middle. Point to the Indians.
Nice by Jacqueline Brown.
Early nominee for next week's Water Play Wednesday there, as that one closes down and gives the Indians a 2-1 advantage here over Bevill. We'll take a break here for you words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okalona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Ooh, rumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
And welcome back out of that timeout. ICC leading 2-1 here over Bevill as we get set for the fourth set. ICC on the right side of your screen wearing the home blue. Bevill with their road whites on the left side of the screen. They'll have the serve to start here. ICC was able to pick up a 25-11 win in that third set to go up 2-1 here. Breast Cancer Awareness Night in Fulton. It's been a great night here. A lot of pink in the stands. And a lot of loud fans supporting the Indians so far in this one.
Yeah, high energy here tonight in the Davis Event Center.
Smitherman with the kill. You know, I'm still learning the game of volleyball, and it's one of those situations where you see a player like Smitherman get her feet underneath her, a good square body, kind of like a shot in basketball. When she gets stretched out a lot like that, there's just not a whole lot you can do about it.
No, it's coming full speed.
Yeah, this coming with a lot of authority as well. Indians setting it up. Swanson
says, if you can do it, I can do it.
Nice answer there by Swanson as that one knifed across the court. Now, if this was the AFL, the fans would have gotten a souvenir, but it's not. They politely toss the ball back onto the floor, and ICC will have the serve here through Thornell. Well, that time Smitherman couldn't quite get her feet underneath her. ICC was set back looking for the hard attack. Went with a soft touch and got the point either way. So this serve's going to be taken by Hitchcock. Going to try to go backside to Swanson, and my goodness, she's got pretty strong stroke on her as well. Over the middle, Jet. Beautiful, beautiful play by Jet.
Tipped up, yeah. Tipped by the Bevill player.
She did a good job there. She noticed the defense was collapsing around her, just went with the slap shot, if you will, to that back corner. I think it would have been in on the back corner had they not tried to make the play. And that's going to be an ace.
You know, sometimes in the back line, they got to make those judgment calls. They think it's going to go out. I mean, it's.
That one kind of had just a little loop to it, almost like a top spin that caused it to knife down that time. And ICC with the 3-2 advantage here. They lead it 2-1 in sets. And that one hammered.
Oh, double touch.
Yep, too many touches there.
Hammered down, and Kelly says, what's wrong, but you were involved in the first touch, so it came right back at her. So it looks to me like a double touch when it bounced off the net right back into her arms.
That one's going to come off the tape. Hitchcock ready for it.
Double touch.
It's going to be a double touch again.
I don't understand why they're upset. She touched it twice, very clearly.
Yeah, I'll say you can't.
It hit your right arm,
yeah,
and then it hit your left arm.
There's no arguing that one there, and I think the referee's explaining it to her. And that's exactly
in fact,
what she's
you can look at her arm,
to her.
like I said, it came off her right arm, and then it hit her left arm after it came off. Their coach looks complex, but that's basic rule of volleyball.
And that serve into the net there by the Indians would give the point to Bevill. You know, and it could be cases sometimes you see things like that when you play in two different areas. Some officials let some things go. And that could be something that most racing officials let go they shouldn't have, because that's a clear violation. And my goodness.
You're not going to let go of a power kill by Vacaria Jet.
Jet ripped back and rocketed that one in for the point. 6-3 now. ICC with the lead. And this will be Jet to serve. Low line drive serve, and it's going to go in for the point. I've been very impressed with her play over the this week.
ICC starting to pick up a little momentum here in this fourth set.
Jet sends this serve on its way. Able to dig that one up, did Jet. Now ICC gets it back, looking to go backside, but long. And the point will go the way of the Bears. 6-4 now. Excuse me, 7-4 now is your score. So this will be Barry to step into this serve. And she puts it into the net, and ICC will accept the point. We've got a substitution coming into the match here. This is going to be number 11, Audrey Hamill, into the contest. This substitution being brought to you by Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, ICC and Coke. Now that's a winning combination.
Oh, nice combo stuff by Johnson and Brown.
Yeah, that was a nice combination right there too, right on cue, as they just came up and put that one home. Indians now 9-4. Hamill to serve again. And try to send that one back corner. It goes long, and ICC will get the point. Now you're starting to see momentum shift a little bit here to the red and blue. If ICC, you think, gets another point here, Bevill may be forced to take a timeout. Serve goes short side, and
that looked like a carry to me.
They carried on that one, and maybe the official let that one go after a couple of arguments on the earlier call, and I think you are going to see a timeout taken here by Bevill, and it will be.
They gave the point to Bevill.
Should be 11-4. We'll take the timeout and be back.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okalona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
And welcome back out of the timeout. Confusion cleared up. There it is, 11-4, the official score, as Hamill will get set to send the serve here once again for the Indians. This one dug up. That was Hines. Tries to go with the soft touch. Oh, good hustle on the part of Johnson to keep it alive. Johnson gets it back, and the set just wasn't quite high enough as she puts it into the net, and the point will go the way of Bevill. To clear things up on that last point, the tower judge said it was tipped by ICC, and both line judges came across the other way and said it was not tipped. So they cleared it up, and it did officially give the point to ICC. There's another nice finish by the Indians to take a 12-5 advantage.
Nice move by Brown there, kind of a slap shot at an angle. Not quite a power slam and not quite a tap, but puts it right in there for the point.
Swanson and Ward into the contest here for ICC. Ward with the serve, and she'll get the ace.
And that caught number 12, Victoria Holder from Bevill, just kind of sideways.
Yeah, I think she thought the girl in front of her was going to go for it, then thought it was going out of bounds and tried to at the last second make a play on it, and a break there for the Indians. That one nearly back-to-back aces, and then there's a stuff at the net, and a nice finish there by Brown.
Yeah, Brown has really stepped up tonight. It's been great to see her strong play on the net.
So Ward will keep the serve here for the Indians. Sends this one to the right side. And Brown just couldn't quite keep that one up enough there. There's some miscommunication between the Indians off the deflection, and the point will go the way of Bevill. They'll send in a couple of subs in this situation. Marceau will come back in along with number 14, Key, who will step back and serve here for the Bears. This one popped up. Oh, that one hammered, and a great job by the Bears to keep it alive. Cornell wide. Point to the Bears.
Tried to go right down the line. It just went out a little far.
So 14-7 now is the score. Swanson takes the serve. She'll get it back from Hamill. Goes down the line and gets the point.
Very nice placement there by Swanson. The back defender, number 8, Barry, had to come charging forward, got a hand on it, but couldn't do anything with it.
So 15-7 now. India's with the lead. Lydia Hitchcock will go back to serve. Sends it to the middle of the floor. The Bears ready for it. And that one is going to be hammered home. And guess who? Smitherman with the point there for the Bears.
Yeah, we just need to make sure we hit it where Smitherman's not. That would be probably a good game plan.
This serve's shallow, but taken by Ward. Thornell wants to go over the top and gets the point. Nice read there by Thornell, seeing that they block. Well, it was a good block attempt there. She had to go tall with it. Just enough touch to get over the top of them and drop it in front of the diving defender. Thornell will step back to serve this one and will eventually fall for the ace.
Yeah, just a last-second attempt by Cox to put a hand on it, send it straight up, and I believe Childers tried to go back there as well and just couldn't do anything with it there.
So 17-8 now, ICC with the advantage. They're leading 2-1 here over Bevill. That one sent across the middle. ICC keeps it alive. Thornell gets it across on the third touch. That one tipped. Nice job by Jet to get in front of that one. Now it's going to be left back to Ward. And Ward stuffed at the net. And a nice job there by Marceau to be able to get the point for the Bears.
Yeah, Ward simply trying to get it over from the back line, and ICC had opened up the middle completely. It's an easy block there for the Bears.
Cross court with it. And eventually going to be dropping in for an ICC point. And it looked like another one of those situations where the ball kind of deflected around and hit the same player twice. But
yeah, looked like Marceau had it twice, but
now ICC with an 18-9 advantage. And that's going to drop for another point for the Indians.
Hines has done well from the service line tonight. I think that's at least the second ace she's had and helped ICC on a good run in the second set as well.
And that's going to turn into another one by Hines. And as you said, she has looked sharp tonight on that service. So ICC starting to inch closer to be able to pick up the win tonight by the final score of 3-1. But we've seen the Bears in this situation earlier. They were able to fight back in a big way as Jet sends that one back across. As that one comes across and got to get it over on the third touch, and they do. You know, it's kind of like you talked about earlier, Michael. You know, even though you get up big here if you're ICC, against a team like the Bears, you can't take your foot off the gas.
No, as we saw the last set, they were up big and eventually won, but did let them come back and, you know, make it only a 5-point. And it's in the second one, only a 5-point set, but really want to see ICC put one away here and get that mental mindset going to the deep end of the season.
20-10 now is your score. That one sent across the way, and it's going to find its way home. Nice dig attempt by Cox, just couldn't complete the play that time, and now ICC leading this one 21-10. Substitutions coming into the match here. This is going to be number 1, Marley Robinson, to serve, along with number 24, Jacqueline Brown, in for ICC. Robinson's serve goes to the left side. And then just put it where they ain't that time.
Diving tumble effort by Thornell.
21-11 now, ICC with the advantage. Serve to Barry Hill of the Bears. So we'll go to the right side. Robinson ready for it, and there's a hammer home. I believe that was KK.
It was KK. Haven't seen her as active on that left corner tonight as we have in other matches, but always a threat when she's there.
22-11 now, ICC with the lead. Hamill will step back to serve here for the Indians. Low line drive serve. And you got to get it across, and they do. Robinson puts it to the corner, but Bears ready for it. That one popped up. And what a kill down the line. Big time play there. That's going to be another one of those nominees for our What a Play Wednesday.
You've got a lot to pick from.
And I love having that problem. 23-11 now. And a beautiful answer there by the Bears, and that's the reason why we say you can't take your foot off the gas as Culp comes in and absolutely annihilates the point there. 23-12 now, ICC.
Smitherman checks back in for the Bears. So now she's back on that front line again.
Hamill sets it up to Thornell, and Thornell just couldn't get quite on top of that one, puts it into the net, and the point will go the way of the Bears. 23-13 now here. ICC leading 2-1. And Robinson looked like she might have lost her footing as she went to get that one, and the point will go to the Bears. This time it's in it across. Hamill sets it up. Brown, yes. Match point for the Indians. They'll get ready to send in a couple of substitutions here. Swanson will come into the match, along with Brooklyn Ward, who will step back to serve this one. And a chance at match point here for the Indians, leading it 24-14. Here the fans getting behind Ward as she sends the serve on its way. Set up on the backside. Nice dig there by Robinson, and then nearly gets it across. Good hustle on the part of the Bears to keep it alive. Hamill goes backside to Thornell. Her shot was blocked. Swanson, her shot was blocked, and great defensive effort across that front line there by the Bears. As we said, they're not going quietly into the evening here in Fulton.
No, they have made ICC earn most of it tonight.
So still match point here for the Indians, 24-15, as this will be number 14, Key, set back to serve here for the Bears. Hamill cross courts to Swanson, and point to the Indians. At the block comes off the antenna, and ICC picks up the 20.
No, it's going to be ICC because they blocked it. They hit it into the antenna. I'm not sure why that's not ICC's.
And they do.
That is. It should be ICC's point.
And they hit it. As you hear the chop raining out here in the DEC, ICC wins it by the final score of 3-1. We're going to take a timeout, come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report here from Fulton. ICC wins over Bevill State. Back with more right after this.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
So when are you going to get me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
And welcome back to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC wins it 3-1. Let me get my scoreboard updated there as they were able to pick up the victory there in the final set. And Michael, a successful night tonight on the floor for the Indians, off the floor for breast cancer awareness. Just give me your thoughts on the match tonight.
Well, it was really good to see, just let's compare this to our match we had here Monday night. It was really great to see ICC just have the momentum. They came out in the first and, looked a little bit flat in the middle, and so they ended up losing that one. But they took over at the end and just kept running it hard.
That was one thing that we talked about when we talked about Monday's play. We saw where times where ICC would come out a little flat to start a set or maybe fall flat a little bit in the middle. We saw that a couple of times today. You know, as a team, you got to find a way to keep that energy up. And, you know, it could be like players on the sideline when you're not in the match, you know, keep them fired up. Or whenever, you know, say you do come into the match, bring that energy from the bench. And, you know, that's something that ICC is still putting together as a team right now. And, you know, I feel like they can get put together in time for a good, strong postseason run.
I'll also got to give a credit to the crowd.
Yeah.
We had a great crowd here tonight for Breast Cancer Awareness Night. A lot of students, a lot of family, a lot of community, and they were active. They were loud. They were energized. They were, I believe the team feeds off that and appreciates that. And, you know, we have different start times for these games. It always varies, but the little bit later start time probably brought some more folks in, and that really helped our team as well, I believe.
Taking a look at some highlights from tonight's win here for the Indians, being brought to you by Little Caesars in Fulton. Remind you, for a little limited time only, you can try Little Caesars Old World Fanciaroni Pepperoni Pizza with over 100 crispy Old World pepperonis. You can get a large for only $9.99. You got until 8 p.m., so you got about an hour. You can order that on their app or through their online orders there, or you can go down there and order one at the store as well. They're located on South Adams Street here in Fulton, where we got a little business to take care of. Have to pick our Samstown Market stars, our star of the game. And when we talk about Samstown Market, we want to remind you that they are your source for fresh meat, produce, dairy, and local products. They're located at 371 North, or I like to say right there in the heart of Manatee. Stop by and see Sam Ferris and all the fine folks there at Samstown Market. I'll say he's my official game day sponsor of my belly.
Yeah, more than just game days.
Yeah.
He's my official grill out guy for sure.
Say he's got some great choices of meat and great prices there as well. So go by there and see Sam and tell him thank you for bringing ICC Athletics your way. And Mike, I'll let you go ahead and kind of get your pick on our Samstown Market star of the game.
I think tonight we saw a lot of strong play out of Jacqueline Brown, offense and defense there on the line. She really stepped up her game tonight and had some high energy, and I was really impressed with her play tonight, so I think I'll go with her as our Samstown player of the game.
And I'm going to answer that with Vicaria Jett as well. She played strong on that front line and came in and was kind of the enforcer at times, and one of those where she was not making stops or blocks. She was able to deflect some and set some opportunities up for her teammates. So I like that right there as the front line of Brown and Jett being our Samstown Market stars of the game. You continue to watch some of these replays here. We do want to remind you, tomorrow night we'll be back here on the Red Channel, as it will be ICC football against Holmes. It'll be homecoming night, so you want to be sure and tune in for that one. We'll have a Davis Ford pregame show coming your way at 6 o'clock. 6:30 will be that First American National Bank opening kick between the Indians and the Bulldogs. So for Raphael Henry, Lee Adams, Michael Upton, I'm Adam Gore saying so long from Fulton. ICC picks up the 3-1 win here over the Bevill State Bears. Do remind you, the match that was originally scheduled for Monday of next week will no longer be played. So you want to be sure and visit letsgoicc.com to see the most updated schedule there for the volleyball team as well. So long from Fulton. Have a good evening, and as always, Roll Tribe.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Samstown Market in Manatee, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.